bravery in having to make hard decisions for the betterment of our community and our culture that we're creating. And we're not creating it for a self-serving reasons. We're creating it because for the true love and belief, went back to what Matt was saying a while ago, is the purpose. You've got to have that
Mhm.
core that drives you no matter what. And bravery, I think, is a way to describe that for me.
Yeah, for me,
Uh,
honesty was a slam dunk for me. As an entrepreneur, I'm always looking. I'm involved in a number of different businesses, and I've been doing this for just in entrepreneurship for about 10 years. And man, having learned some lessons the very hard and expensive way because of the dishonesty of some other people and the naivete of myself. Yeah, honesty, again, all of these things are incredibly important. Each one of these is a pillar to our entire program. But a big thing that I do on campus is I'm always looking for areas of growth, whether it's growth in students, growth in staff, growth in the leadership team, growth in a second campus, growth. Where can we grow? How can we grow? And the the basis of that is an honest assessment and like being honest with each other, being honest with the leadership team, being honest with Apogee corporate, being honest with the staff and the families. And if I tell you some rose-colored version of a story, then we have skewed expectations of what's going to happen next, right? So if I say, oh, yeah, the school's going just great and we have a gazillion dollars in the bank, but that's not true, then we're all on this
mm,
disjointed page of different expectations. Or if the same thing's true for the families. If we say little Johnny's doing amazing in class and he's not, and then 2 months later little Johnny still can't read, his parents like, you said he was doing awesome. So I think that honesty, a lot of the values for me boil down to being honest, whether that's honest with yourself in personal growth,
yep.
honest with the leadership team and business growth, honest with families in personal growth with families and school and academics and education. So honesty was an easy one for me.
You know what I really like, man? The way all three of you laid that out, and it's all really what you just laid out was the power of a vision and of direction as viewed through this lens. And I'm writing notes on just why you're picking what you're picking too. And hearing Robin talking about integrity and having that be the core. Look, my belief is this, but we're going to have to make hard decisions in the process of this. What does that allow you to do? It allows you, especially as you're launching something like this, you're taking on something so big. She's going to go to sleep at night and she's going to be okay. Are there things that are going to be running through her head? Oh, that was really hard to let them go. Of course. But at the end of the day, she's not wrestling with herself on, are you showing up the right way? Hey, I at least was like, I stayed true to my integrity and made this call. And then Tammy talking about bravery and using that example of Moses. And man, just that picture right there. I go back to that example so often where it was like the bravery that it takes to lead so many people out of slavery. And the fact that, you know what, you got God right there with you for a while. And some of those people who've been let out of slavery are just like, his voice is too loud. Hey, Moses, I know you're the leader. I want to kill you. Like, it's then who the heck are we then? Of course, that's going to happen to us. Of course. But it allows us to continue to be brave and continue to step into the day to day. So we've got our integrity, the bravery of going day to day, and then Doc leading out that the honesty part there and how you tie that into expectations. And it gives us a realistic expectation of, okay, what's next? Now I can sleep well. I'm going to be brave even through all this kind of stuff. And I can look at a realistic expectation of what's next, the good and the bad. When you guys are laying out that whole journey right there through that too, man. And I really like that.